Bro, I was just reading about Daniel and the lions den. It's so packed with knowledge. I was just thinking about so many different perspectives. Like for one, bro, Daniel is a perfect representation of just how you supposed to act in your ministry and just everything. Like he's the perfect representation. This dude was promoted and favored by God. You know what I'm saying? He just all he did was focus on his work. He brought his light and his ministry, even though he worked for a secular entity, right? He worked for a secular entity that was promoted by God. He brought his light in there, his message in there. He didn't let their space dim his light or their idolatry affect him. You know what I'm saying? He came to do what he do. You know what I'm saying? He was promoted and favored by God. He was envied in politics. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the three presidents. I think it was like 120 princes in the kingdom or whatever. He was like one of the three presidents. You know what I'm saying? And after that, it's like the king or whatever. But it was somebody that put a good word in for him to basically move him above the kings so he can literally be right under the king. I mean, above the presidents so he can be right under the king. So what the presidents do? You already know what they did, bro. They got the hating. Man, why Daniel? No, 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 no. So what people do when they get the hate? They go click up with the other people that's hating too. You know what I'm saying? So the presidents, the other two presidents, started clicking up with the princes. Like man, Daniel just think he all that. Dan really think he the man. You know what I'm saying? Like just going back and forth. Just think about it. Like I could just picture that's how they was. You know what I'm saying? So Daniel was plotted on, bro. He was also convicted for aggravated prayer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro was praying to his God. Like, you feel me? Literally plotted on that man, told on that man, had that man locked up for aggravated prayer. You know what I'm saying? Because he did, you know what I'm saying, break a decree, right? So plotted on, judged, thrown in the lion's den. I was just thinking about the lion's perspective, like, boy, why don't they probably just looking at each other like, well, like, why are my house closed? Like, what's going on? man, man, the king didn't get no sleep, bro. Like, he didn't get no sleep. Like, bro, just think about Daniel, bro. Like, real deal fasting. And soon as he get up in the morning, bro, he don't waste no time. Soon as he get up in the morning, step into the den. Yo, hey Dan, you good? Well, Dan get that, and they ain't even touch me. You feel me? Like, stop, wait. Look, man, we talking about promoted by God. My goodness, promoted, favored, envied in politics, plotted on, judged, thrown, because you know the weapon gonna form, but it ain't prosper. Stop playing that way, stop playing. Bro, he is the perfect example of someone who don't look like what he been through. I'm telling you. And then you gotta think about like, this also made me think about not just Daniel, but also just the perspective of the wives and the kids. Because it said this in the Bible, it said the people that plotted on the people that plotted on Daniel, not David, Daniel, they kids and they wives went in the den too. The king threw all the people that plotted on David in the den. We know that was the presidents, the two presidents, and I don't know how many princes out of all them princes. I don't know how many, but he literally thrown them in the den. And we know Isaiah 54 verse 17. It say, no weapon formed us, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. But it also say what? And every tongue that rises up against us shall be condemned, for this is our inheritance as a servant of the Lord. So, with that being said, just like it is our inheritance, that was Daniel's inheritance. You know what I'm saying? Protection is a part of our inheritance. You feel me? God gonna protect us. He gonna make sure we good. But it's like, I low-key felt for them kids and them wives. Just imagine Lil John. He playing with an ancient yo-yo. You know what I'm saying? Not a care in the world. Just he don't even know his dad at work acting a fool. You feel me? Wife cooking up some grits. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? The guards bust down the door like the FBI. Boom, boom, boom. FBI. Get on the ground. John like, wah. He get that wah. Wife get that, what's going on? Where's Matthew? She checking for her husband. But what? Guard said, we gotta go. Take him to the den. At the front of the den, Matthew like, babe, I'm sorry. What you do? I lied on somebody. What? Bro, what? Like, think about that, bro. Like, that literally had me thinking like, yo, like, you really gotta be a good father out here, bro. Like, no cow, like, you can't play with that, bro. You cannot play with that, bro. At all, you cannot play with that, bro. Like, the people connected to you could literally get hurt. Just off of how you move, bro. Like, bro, that's crazy. But I just say all that to say, bro, like, Daniel is a perfect example of somebody who just don't look like what they've been through. You know what I'm saying? It say he came out the cave without a scratch. Like, he literally said that. Like, it says that clear as day. Came out the cave, no scratch. Can't touch this. No, for real. But like, bro, I just been thinking about so many different perspectives. The kids' perspective, why. I just thought I'd share it, man. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That whole thing is just crazy to me. But yeah, man, I hope that helped, man. God bless y'all, man.